Hello students, my name is Neha from Department of Chemistry. Today I am going to start with a new chapter, hydrogen. This is the 9th chapter. In the last chapter you have studied about classification of elements and their properties. You know that elements are classified into 4 blocks, that is S block, P block, D block and F block. But this hydrogen is studied as a separate chapter because due to its unique behavior. What are those unique behavior of hydrogen can be studied in this chapter. First, let us see what is hydrogen. You all know that among 118 elements, hydrogen is the first element with atomic number 1 and atomic weight 1.008. You all know that hydrogen is containing only one electron, therefore its electronic configuration is 1s1. In the elemental form, hydrogen will exist as diatomic molecule, that is commonly called as dihydrogen. In nature, it is the lightest and the most abundant element. Next, coming to a discovery of hydrogen, hydrogen was discovered by Henry Cavendish in 1766. He was doing an experiment with different metals and acid during the reaction of iron with dilute sulfuric acid. During the reaction of iron with sulfuric acid gives FeSO4 plus hydrogen gas is liberated. This liberated gas was named as hydrogen by the scientist Lavoisier. In Greek, hydra means water, gen means producer. That means this liberated gas is hydrogen. When it burned in presence of oxygen, it is going to produce water. Therefore, it was named as hydrogen by Lavoisier. This is about the discovery of hydrogen. Next, coming to a position of hydrogen in the periodic table, you all know that there are 18 groups in the periodic table. Group 1 elements are called as alkali metals and group 17 elements are called as halogens. This hydrogen is having some properties similar to group 1 alkali metals as well as some properties similar to group 17 halogens. Not only similarity, it also shows some differences with alkali metals and halogens. Therefore, it is placed as a separate element in the periodic table. Therefore, we are considering it as a unique behavior of hydrogen. Some of the properties of hydrogen is similar to alkali metal as well as some of the properties is similar to halogen. Therefore, it is studied as a separate chapter in the periodic table. Next, we shall see what are the resemblance of alkali metals and hydrogen. First similarity between hydrogen and alkali metal is both contain only one electron in its valence shell. What do you mean by this? If I consider the electronic configuration of hydrogen, you know that electronic configuration of hydrogen is 1s1. Similarly, if I consider the electronic configuration of alkali metal, first alkali metal is lithium, its atomic number is 3. Therefore, electronic configuration of lithium is 1s2, 2s1. Similarly, if I consider the another alkali metal, sodium, its atomic number is 11. Therefore, its electronic configuration is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s1. You can observe here both alkali metals and hydrogen are having one electron in their valence shell. Both are containing only one electron in their valence shell. This is the one of the similarity between hydrogen and alkali metals. Next similarity between hydrogen and alkali metal is tendency to lose electron to form cation. What do you mean by this property? You all know that element which has a tendency to lose electron, then those elements are called as electropositive elements. You know that alkali metals are electropositive elements. Like alkali metal, this hydrogen is also having tendency to lose an electron. If I consider hydrogen, it is containing only one electron. When it loses electron, it is going to form cation H plus. When it loses an electron, same as that of alkali metal. If I consider lithium, when it loses its outermost one electron, it is going to form Li plus electron. It is going to lose one electron to form a cation. Therefore, this property is called as electropositive character. Both hydrogen and alkali metals are called as electropositive elements. Next similarity is the valency. Both are having valency 1. That means already you know that both are containing only one valence electron. Therefore, their valency is 1. What do you mean by valency? It is nothing but combining capacity of an element. Both hydrogen and alkali metals containing only one valence electron. Therefore, you can say their valency is 1. Next similarity is good reducing agents. Both alkali metals and hydrogen are good reducing agents. What do you mean by reducing agents? First, we shall see the definition of reducing agent. The substance which reduces other substance and itself undergo oxidation are called as reducing agent. To understand the definition of reducing agent, you should know the definition for reduction and oxidation. What do you mean by reduction? Addition of hydrogen or removal of oxygen is called as reduction. Definition for oxidation is addition of oxygen or removal of hydrogen. Understand the definition for reduction and oxidation first. Addition of hydrogen or removal of oxygen is called as reduction. We are saying the substance which reduces other substance. If I consider this reaction, we said that hydrogen and alkali metals both are good reducing agents. Reducing agents means this substance will reduces other substance. Here other substance means copper oxide. This hydrogen is reducing copper oxide to copper. What is happening in this reaction? Copper oxide is reduced to copper. This is undergoing reduction. This is undergoing reduction. What do you mean by reduction? Addition of hydrogen or removal of oxygen. In this case, this copper oxide is losing the oxygen. Removal of oxygen is taking place. Similarly, hydrogen is undergoing oxidation. Hydrogen is undergoing oxidation. What do you mean by oxidation? Addition of oxygen or removal of hydrogen. Hydrogen is undergoing oxidation. Addition of oxygen is taking place. That means this hydrogen will act as a reducing agent because it is reducing copper oxide to copper and itself undergoing oxidation. Therefore, we can say hydrogen is a good reducing agent. It helps in reducing metal oxide to their respective metals. Same like that, alkali metals is also a good reducing agent. In this reaction, potassium is reducing boron oxide B2O3. This potassium is reducing boron oxide to boron. Removal of oxygen is taking place. Removal of oxygen is nothing but reduction. It is going to remove the oxygen from the boron and it is going to form the respective oxide. Addition of oxygen is taking place. What do you mean by addition of oxygen? Addition of oxygen is nothing but oxidation. That means potassium is reducing boron oxide to boron and itself undergoing oxidation. Therefore, we can say both hydrogen and alkali metals are good reducing agents. Next, forms oxides, halides and sulfides. Both hydrogen and alkali metals forms oxides when they react with oxygen. Hydrogen when reacts with oxygen, it is going to form oxides like H2O. Alkali metal when reacts with oxygen, they are going to form an oxides like sodium oxide. Similarly, when hydrogen reacts with halogens, group 17 elements are called as halogens. They are fluorine, chlorine, bromine and iodine. When that hydrogen reacts with halogen, it is going to form an halides with the formula HX. Generally, halogens are represented as X. If I consider the particular reaction between hydrogen and chlorine, when hydrogen reacts with chlorine, it is going to form an halide like hydrogen chloride. Similarly, when alkali metal reacts with halogen, it is going to form an halide like sodium chloride, sodium fluoride. Like that, it is going to form an halides. Similarly, when hydrogen reacts with an sulfur, it is going to form an sulfide like H2S. When sodium reacts with sulfur, it is going to form a sulfide like sodium sulfide. These are the compounds formed when hydrogen and alkali metal reacts with oxygen, halogens and sulfur. These are some of the similarities between hydrogen and alkali. As I already told you, hydrogen is having some properties similar to alkali metal. At the same time, it shows some differences with alkali metal. We shall see what are the differences between hydrogen and alkali metals. First difference is ionization enthalpy. What do you mean by ionization enthalpy? You know that ionization enthalpy is the amount of energy required to remove an electron from the valence shell. In the case of ionization enthalpy of hydrogen and alkali metal, hydrogen is having high ionization enthalpy when compared to alkali metal. The ionization enthalpy for hydrogen was found to be 1312 kilojoules per mole. For lithium, it is found to be 520 kilojoules per mole. You can observe here the ionization enthalpy of hydrogen is more than that of alkali metal. You know that ionization enthalpy is dependent on the atomic size. Smaller the size means higher will be the ionization enthalpy. When we compare with the size of hydrogen and alkali metal, hydrogen is a smaller in size compared to alkali metal. Smaller the size means it is having the high ionization enthalpy. There is a difference between the ionization enthalpy with alkali metals and hydrogen. This is one of the difference. Next difference is hydrogen is a non-metal. Hydrogen is a non-metal, but group 1 alkali metal, as the name itself indicates, those elements are metals. Next difference is hydrogen is a diatomic form, a diatomic molecule. That means, as I already said, in the elemental form, hydrogen will exist as dihydrogen, but the alkali metals are monoatomic. Next difference is compounds of hydrogen are covalent. Example, if I consider HCl, HCl is covalent molecule. If I consider the compounds like NaCl, compounds of alkali metal, this NaCl is ionic in nature. So that we can say compounds of hydrogens are covalent in nature, but the compounds of alkali metals are ionic in nature. This is the one of the difference between hydrogen and alkali metal. Next, the oxides of hydrogen are neutral in nature, but the oxides of alkali metals are basic in nature. These are the differences between hydrogen and alkali metal. ನಿಮಗೆ 1 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಅಥವಾ 2 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಳಬಹುದು. ರೈಟ್ ಎನಿ 2 ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸಸ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ಕಲೈ ಮೆಟಲ್ಸ್ ಅಥವಾ ರೈಟ್ ಎನಿ 1 ಸಿಮಿಲಾರಿಟಿ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ಕಲೈ ಮೆಟಲ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಸಹ ಕೇಳಬಹುದು. ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್? ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, ಕಮಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಅ ರೆಸೆಂಬಲೆನ್ಸ್ ವಿತ್ halogens. Both contain 1 electron less than nearest noble gas configuration. What do you mean by this? Group 17 elements are called as halogens. Both contain one electron less than the nearest noble gas configuration. If I consider hydrogen with atomic number 1, nearest noble gas for hydrogen is helium. For nearest noble gas for hydrogen is helium with atomic number 2. With atomic number 2. It is less by 1 electron. Hydrogen is having 1 electron less than the nearest noble gas configuration. Similarly, if I consider the first halogen, fluorine, with atomic number 9, nearest noble gas for fluorine is neon with atomic number 10. This fluorine also contain 1 electron less than the nearest noble gas, neon. Both contain, so that we can say both contain 1 electron less than the nearest noble gas configuration. This is the one of the similarity between hydrogen and halogen. Next similarity is both has a tendency to gain electron to form anion. You know that when the neutral atom hydrogen containing 1 electron, when it gains another electron, it is going to form an anion like H minus. It is called as hydride ion. Hydride ion. Similarly, when fluorine gains electron, it is going to form an anion like F minus. Both hydrogen and halogens are having tendency to gain electron to form their respective anions like H minus. Next similarity is ionization enthalpy. Both are having almost similar ionization enthalpy. Hydrogen and halogens are having almost similar ionization enthalpy. Next, both will exist as diatomic molecule. Hydrogen will exist as dihydrogen. Similarly, halogens will exist as fluorine means it will exist as F2. Chlorine means Cl2. They will also exist as diatomic molecule. Next, both are non-metallic in nature. Both are non-metals. Hydrogen and halogens are non-metals. These are the similarities between hydrogen and halogens. Next, we shall see what are the differences between hydrogen and halogens. This hydrogen has less tendency to take up electron to form hydride ion as compared to halogen. As I already said, both the hydrogen and halogen has a tendency to gain electron, but if I compare the capacity to gain the electron, halogens is having more tendency to gain electron when compared to hydrogen. Okay. Next difference is difference in the lone pair of electron. What do you mean by lone pair of electron? Unshared pairs of electrons are called as lone pair of electrons. If I consider hydrogen molecule, hydrogen is containing only 1 electron which is involved in the bonding. There is no extra electrons on this hydrogen atoms. If I consider the halogens like chlorine molecule, if I consider the chlorine molecule, this chlorine atom, each chlorine atom is containing 3 unshared pairs of electron. each chlorine atom is containing 3 unshared pairs of electron, unshared pairs of electrons. There is a difference in the lone pair of electrons. This is the one of the difference between hydrogen and halogens. Next difference is, already you know that the oxides of hydrogens are neutral, but the oxides of halogens are acidic in nature. These are the differences between hydrogen and halogens. Because due to this unique behavior of hydrogen, it is having some properties similar to group 1 alkali metals and some properties similar to group 17 halogens. At the same time, it shows some differences with alkali metals as well as halogens. It is placed as a separate element in the periodic table. Cleared? This is about the position of hydrogen in the periodic table. Next, we shall see isotopes of hydrogen. What are isotopes? Atoms having same atomic number but different mass number. Then those elements are called as isotopes. There are 3 isotopes of hydrogen. In the first is protium, or it is also called as hydrogen with atomic number 1 and mass number 1, containing 1 proton and no neutrons. You know that how to calculate the number of neutrons. If I consider the hydrogen, it is containing 1 electron and 1 proton and no neutron. Number of neutrons is equal to mass number minus atomic number. Next isotope of hydrogen is deuterium, or it is also called as heavy hydrogen with atomic number 1 and mass number 2. Atomic number 1 and mass number 2. It is containing 1 proton and 1 neutron. Deuterium is containing 1 proton and 1 neutron. Next isotope of hydrogen is tritium with atomic number 1 and mass number 3. Atomic number 1 and mass number 3. It contains 1 proton and 2 neutrons. 3 minus 1, that means 2 neutrons. Among these 3 isotopes, tritium is a radioactive isotope of hydrogen. It emits beta particle during decay. It emits beta particle. If I compare the properties, physical properties and chemical properties of these isotopes are having same chemical properties because due to the same electronic configuration, but these isotopes are having different physical properties due to the difference in the mass number. Due to the difference in the mass number, they will exhibit different physical properties. This is about the isotopes of hydrogen. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆ 1 mark questions ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಳಬಹುದು. Name the radioactive isotope of hydrogen. Which is the radioactive isotope of hydrogen? Tritium. Tritium is a radioactive isotope of hydrogen. Next, take down the questions and try to answer for these questions. Write any 2 similarities and differences between hydrogen and alkali metals, hydrogen and halogens. Name the radioactive isotope of hydrogen. Name the isotope of hydrogen having one neutron. This is third question. Try to answer this question. Next, coming to a preparation of dihydrogen. In laboratory, hydrogen can be prepared by the reaction of zinc with dilute acids like HCl and H2SO4. In laboratory, small amount of hydrogen can be prepared by treating zinc with dilute HCl. Zinc, when reacts with HCl, gives zinc chloride and hydrogen gas is liberated. Hydrogen gas is liberated. Similarly, if I consider when zinc reacts with sulfuric acid, gives zinc sulfate plus hydrogen gas is liberated. This is the one of the method of preparation of hydrogen in laboratory. Second method, it can be prepared by the reaction of zinc with sodium hydroxide solution. When zinc reacts with sodium hydroxide, gives sodium zincate. Gives sodium zincate. Gives sodium zincate with formula Na2ZnO2 plus hydrogen gas is liberated during this reaction. One mark question ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಳಬಹುದು, complete the reactions ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕೊಡಬಹುದು ನಿಮಗೆ. Zn plus HCl gives ಏನು ನೀವು ಬರೀಬೇಕು, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ನ. ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ? Zn when reacts with zinc, when reacts with hydrochloric acid, gives zinc chloride and hydrogen gas is liberated during this reaction. These are the two methods for the preparation of hydrogen in laboratory. In laboratory, small amount of hydrogen can be prepared, not in a large amount. This is the method of preparation of hydrogen. Next, we shall see the preparation of hydrogen by commercial method. Thank you.